What's up, crypto enthusiasts? Welcome back to another video. We are live on all fronts. We are live with Wise Staking, which we have been, since 2020. We are live on Liquid NFTs, and now we are live with Wise Lending. So if we go back to our original homepage, which is wisetoken.net, you can see at the top, we've got links now to Wise Lending, Liquid NFTs, our staking app, and even how to buy Wise on Uniswap right there. We also have our documentation, which has been updated, and it gets constantly updated. It is very good, so definitely check that out. And we are firing on all cylinders. It has been a 3-year commitment for me and my team, and we have finally done it. The only things left to roll out are additional features. So like more features on Wise Lending. Some of them are of which are very good. We'll talk about them in a minute. But just so that you know, everything that we set out to build is live right now, even if it is in just the MVP form with the Wise Lending. So definitely, if you haven't checked out our websites, do check out our websites. We've got all these buttons live now. I can't tell you how many times I've stared at these buttons and they didn't lead anywhere because we hadn't finished building yet, but now we have. And so we've got all our stuff. So what are we? We are an ecosystem of DeFi apps. We have a token, Wise Token. That's kind of the center of everything. We're not going to go into what Wise Token is, what makes it the best token of all the tokens. But that's for another video. Today we're talking about Wise Lending. But we do have Wise Token, and we do have Liquid NFTs, and we do have Wise Lending that is live. Here's some more stats about our website. We've got proof of our fair launch and proof of burning the LP tokens. We've got our original team members. You can scroll through here and see. And we have frequently asked questions. There's some really good information in here too. If you haven't checked it out, check it out. You can see it featured on Uniswap, The Graph, DeFi Pulse, and CoinGecko. CoinGecko is the best out of the sites that show Wise Token. So let's go to Wise Lending right now, because this is what we want to talk about. First of all, you can see that you can connect your wallet. It's all live and operational, and you've got, first of all, assets to supply and assets to borrow. And on this side, you've got assets to supply. Some of the tokens, like the ETH coin, you can see the little ring around it, and this has a little ring around it. That signifies that it is an Aave pool, which means that you are going to, at the very least, earn the APY that you see on Aave, and that's what this is right here. So ETH earning 1.2%, USDC earning 3.54%. That's pretty nice. This past week, it's been high as 7%, earning 7% APY. That's really good. 2.83% on USDT currently, and 3% on DAI currently. So these are all live and operational. These are Aave pools. And so what I want to encourage everyone to do is to deposit ETH and stablecoins in the protocol. We're gonna get the ETH from our DAO this week as well. We got over 700 ETH there that is going to be deployed into the Aave ETH pool. And we need the community to help out with the stablecoin side too. The reason why we need a lot of liquidity here is for many different reasons. First of all, because the amount of total value locked that's on this platform, well, that determines how much this platform makes. And how much this platform makes determine how much revenue goes to the DAO, how much Wise is bought and burned. And that's really, really, really important. If you're a Wise holder or a Wise R holder, this is how everything works. So we need definitely a whole lot more money to be put on this protocol. Also, another important reason why we need money to be put on this protocol is because we are finishing our power farms. And what power farms do is they borrow money from these pools in order to add liquidity onto other places where you can yield farm, like Pendle, like SDAI, Spark Protocol, like Libra, and like Curve and Convex Finance. So there's places where you can get higher APY than what you see here. And we allow the borrowers to do that because then they will drive up the APY even further. So first of all, This is pretty decent APY for just, you're doing nothing besides just depositing money in the protocol. This is all passive yield. None of this is locked. Like you can get your money back whenever you want. And the idea is this is going to go up in APY percentage more once we start releasing our power farms, which we're just weeks away from releasing our first one. Next, we have our native pools. You can see it doesn't have the little ring around them. So these are our native pools. And these are going to be much lesser used because they aren't getting the APY that you can see here on Aave. And they won't get the APY from power farms either. So the only reason to use these pools is because they have a much lower gas fee. It's only going to be like $10 for you to deposit money into here. And so if you want to use our lending protocol where you're, depositing money just to borrow something else, like deposit ETH to borrow stablecoins or deposit stablecoins to borrow ETH, well, maybe if it's a small amount, if it's like less than $100, maybe you don't want to use the Aave pools because of the double gas fee. And so then you can use our native pool fees. So there's not a huge use case for those, but we just wanted to have them available so that if you wanted to avoid half the gas fee, you can use that as well. Next, we have SDAI compatibility. This is what we're building our first power farm on. SDAI is DAI, except you lock it up and they give you 5% static interest per year. So 5% interest per year if you're holding SDAI, and it can be used as collateral. So you can borrow against it. For instance, the people that have SDAI right here, well, they can borrow more stable coins, convert those to SDAI, and now you're making money. Because look, it costs 0% interest right now to borrow. So you could borrow at 0% or close to 0%, and then you could get that 5% interest that SDAI is giving you. So there's an arbitrage opportunity right there for people. Of course, it would be great if there was more money to borrow for sure. Next, we have wrapped staked ETH. This is Lido staked ETH. You can use that as collateral as well, and then wrapped Bitcoin as well. So this is all live, and we are now going to be working on another tab, which is our Power Farms tab. Now, Power Farms, like I said, take money. They borrow money from these pools in order to supply it to these Power Farm opportunities that have great APY. So these opportunities have at least 7% APY already. Well, unfortunately, SDAI used to have 8%. Now they lowered it to 5%. But all of our other opportunities have got at least 7%. That's as a base. And so then you're borrowing against that, and the cost to borrow is whatever the cost to borrow is. It's up to the market. Obviously, it's going to be lower than what you're getting. If that weren't the case, then you'd be disincentivized to borrow. So yeah, this is live, guys. This is live, and remember, the whole point of this ecosystem is the fact that you own it, and this is the only case where that's true. You go to any other DeFi protocol, you don't get a chance to own a piece of it. You buy some of their tokens, you don't own any of the equity. You just own a speculative token that's somewhat loosely connected with that protocol. With us, Wise tokens, you're literally owning a piece of the protocol because the money from this protocol goes right back into the pockets of WiseR and Wise token holders. If we go ahead and look at our DAO page, you can see that as revenue grows on our platform, the percentage that the DAO owns grows. So right now it's 10%. We're not profitable yet, but that's okay. We're still going to give 10% back to the DAO. But as this gets higher, if we make 1 million profits, 2 million profits, if we make 3 million profits this year, then 60% of that goes to the DAO. And half of that at least is going to get used to buy and burn Wise tokens. That's money right back into the token, into the pockets of token holders, of people who are holding and staking Wise token. So this is really, really, really important. And the market's down right now too. I think one of the reasons why we don't already have millions of dollars on this protocol And we just have, 25 ETH here. We've got 10K USDC here. We've got 3,000 here. Most of that is from me and, staff members who have put money on the protocol. Um, the market's down right now. But guys, we must rally and tell more people about this. Like, first of all, any money that you have sitting in a MetaMask or whatever, any crypto that you have, you should deposit on this protocol, because we need more money deposited in order to be successful, in order to for other people to decide that, hey, we're legitimate, let's try us out. So even if it's just like $500 or $1,000, that still helps. And then we need everybody to start talking about this, start talking about it on Twitter, start talking about it to your friends and family members, because this is it. And this is finally something that is going to be community owned. Right now, it's 10% DAO owned. It wants to be 100% DAO owned. And the only thing stopping it from being 100% DAO owned is for it to start making money. So let's help this to start making money. And to do that, it's really simple. We just need to tell people, put money on this protocol. First of all, why should you put money on this protocol? First of all, because you're earning interest passively. It's a few percent right now, and that will go up if we get enough money on the protocol so that people start using power farms. So right now it's like 2 to 3% APY. It should go up to 4 to 7% once we start having power farms active. But that is contingent on actually getting enough money in here so that people can start using the power farms. So we need, millions of dollars total value locked. So anything that you can do, whether it's just put your crypto on this platform rather than just holding it in your MetaMask where it's not earning you anything, put it on this platform and tell your friends and family members. So this is it, guys. We're also doing tons of marketing. We have got Twitter Spaces going. We have articles being written. We have got some big headliner things that are going to happen in the next few months. So this is all unfolding, and you get to witness this. You get to be part of it. So if you, no matter where you started this journey, if you started this journey with an auction and Wise token, or if you're just now discovering it, this is the perfect time. There's no better time to get involved, because you get to get in on the ground floor for something. Now, this is the ground floor of starting our protocol. There's people that have been with us from the beginning, but they don't really have an advantage over anybody now, besides the fact that staking APY is higher for them if they staked way back then. So that's a slight advantage if they're holding Wise tokens. But, Wise token itself is down. Ethereum is down. This is the perfect time to start accumulating and start getting involved, starting to help make this whole ecosystem successful, because the whole market is down right now. So let's build in the bear market. Let's get people excited about earning money, about making real yield. This isn't a technical video. I'm not really digging into how this APY is generated and all this stuff, but it's all real yield. All of you put money in here, you're going to be earning yield in the asset that you're supplying. So you put ETH in this pool, you're not getting Wise tokens. It would be great if you did get Wise tokens. Wise is backed by ETH, but still, we don't use our token for token rewards. If you put ETH in the ETH pool, you're getting APY in ETH. If you put USDC in the USDC pool, you're getting USDC in rewards. So this is all real yield. This is all sustainable and scalable, which is unlike many of our competitor platforms who have lending protocols, because they use their own token for rewards and it's all fluff and it's not sustainable. It's not scalable. We are sustainable and scalable. We're also putting new technology together. So the title of this video being, that there's a new type of lending protocol. And that's absolutely true. There isn't a lending protocol like this, not Aave, not Compound, not anything. Because first of all, we're a lending protocol that's 100% efficient. All the money that's deployed in our pools right here, it's going to start earning money, instantly, no matter what, because we put all of our money to work one way or another. And then second of all, we're not just a lend to borrow protocol. We're a protocol that's bridging to these other good APY yield farming opportunities like Pendo, like SDI, like others. And then we are allowing people to use leverage by safely borrowing the same kind of asset that they want to supply liquidity with. And that allows you to multiply the APY that you find on other platforms. So it's already good on other platforms. It's already like 8%, sometimes up to 10% on other platforms. And we can multiply that into 15, 20, 25% APY, even more in the beginning before people catch on and start using it too. And this is all very scalable because it's not built on token rewards fluff. It's built on real yield. So we want to be the nexus of all crypto lending. And there's no reason we shouldn't be, because we're like basically the first pioneer to put together the technologies of a lend to borrow platform with a yield farming platform and build on top of other existing giants symbiotically. So we're building on top of Pendle. We recognize the great thing that they've created. We're building on top of them. We're building on top of Curve. We recognize how good Curve and Convex Finance are. Those are great dexes. We're building on top of those. We realize how good SDI is and MakerDAO. We're building on top of them. So no one's really done this before, where they've connected all the best yield farming in one place and then offered leverage on those existing really good yield farming opportunities. So guys, get involved. Please get involved. This is so important. This is my life's work. This is my entire net worth has been put into this. We don't have VCs. It's been self-funded by me over the last 3 years. And I did that so that I could give this back to the community, because it can't be community owned if we get VCs. Then the VCs would want the money once this became successful. So we don't have those big connections. We don't have the good things that come with VCs. And that's the price we got to pay if we want this to be truly community owned. But that means that we need to get to work too. So I've put my entire net worth into this project, plus the last 3 years of my life, plus, blood, sweat, and tears. I am all in on this. I'm the biggest investor in this whole thing. And I don't even have the biggest bag of WISE tokens. There's other people that have more WISE tokens than me, but I'm all in. And I need you to be all in too. Don't even need to put all your money in WISE token or in the protocol. I'm not even saying do that. Even if you own just a little piece, that's enough. Like, you own that now. So let's make this successful. And with just a little bit of effort from everybody, even if you have no money in your wallet, if you got $10 or less in your bank accounts and you just can't really do anything to help us put money on this protocol, which is like the direct thing that we need, what you can do is you can tell people about this. You can tell people what makes this special, how this is the first really truly community owned thing, that if this becomes successful, then this is going to make WISE token successful directly because it's tied in to it through a buy and burn situation with a DAO. That's never happened before, guys. There's so many ways that we're pioneering this. This is so special, and I believe that this deserves a chance to really succeed. And if we do, we're going to be the biggest protocol on Ethereum. So this is exciting. We're really swinging for the hills here. This is like big stuff, and we've got the technology to back it up. We really have something great here. So let's take this off the ground. Let's make this fly. And let's keep building in the bear. So thank you guys for watching this video. There's going to be a lot more technical ones coming out as well. But thank you for watching this one. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you around. We'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.